Hello, everybody. It's the podcast that we host. I'm your host, Evan.
And I'm your host, Gabe.
This is a podcast where we acquire and review
The latest and greatest snacks.
so that you know what to buy.
And what not to try.
Damn, he's got it. And this is our Super Bowl. No,
Go ahead.
I'm doing a different super.
You are doing a Super Bowl.
This is our Super Bowl episode. We got the Gameday flavors. Herr's Gameday. Herr's Gameday. Cheesy pizza. Cheeseburger. It's the
Super Tasters Podcast. Taylor Swift's jet flying over us.
Yeah. It's Taylor Swift. She's parachuting in. No, there's a hole in her parachute. Oh, no, Taylor. What are we going to... Oh, what is that? Travis Kelce at the end field.
Travis Kelce's running up. He's going to save Taylor Swift.
He caught her. Interception.
Oh, my God. He's kicking her through the field goal. That's going to win the game.
She landed on her 15th Grammy. Oh, the Grammys cushioned the fall. She had so many Grammys.
He's teeing something up. Oh, my God. It's a wedding ring. He's proposing. The script was real. It's happening.
What's that? Zoom in on the ring. It's a Grammy. Instead of a diamond, they got a Grammy on the ring. He's proposing with his Super Bowl ring. That's enough of that. So what do we got going on? It's the Super Tasters Podcast, kind of the Super Bowl episode. Super Bowl's this Friday, right?
Sunday.
But this will be posted on Friday. We've already said it. The Herr's cheesy pizza game day flavor, the cheeseburger game day flavor. We got the fourth flavor of the Doritos Dinamitas. Oh no, these aren't the sticks. These are just new flavor of Doritos Dinamitas. Flamin' hot queso.
As opposed to the lime, their traditional chili lime or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you didn't see our snack of the month post, I actually chose the Doritos Dinamitas Sticks honey mustard flavor for my snack of the month. And then Gabe chose
the peanut butter mini M&Ms, baby.
the peanut butter minis. We've also got 3. These are brand new. You can tell because look at the bag. New. Goldfish Crisps, cheddar, salt and vinegar, and sour cream and onion. We've got the brand new Space Dunk Oreos, the Caramel Reese's Big Cup. Last but not least, another new flavor of Turtle Chips. We have got to be Turtle Chips' biggest supporters at this point. And again, these might not be new, but they're definitely new to us. This is the FUEGO flavor. I don't know how different it will be from their other... I think it's like a chili lime.
They have a chili lime flavor, but I was looking when I got them.
Yes.
I compared them.
They're different.
They are different.
You compared the Korean writing on the back, and the symbols didn't look the same. What do you want to start with?
That's a good question. My gut? Goldfish?
I want to save the goldfish.
You want to save them?
I kind of want to just do these because these are isolated. You know,
Right.
It's just the one.
You want to start with a crazy flavor?
Maybe maybe not a flaming hot. Yeah, let's do the goldfish. Let's go. Maybe
Classic cheddar.
start with cheddar. So these are goldfish crisps. We're big goldfish supporters on the podcast. Oh,
You got it.
I know, but I'm just admiring how velvety these bags are.
Yeah,
They're thick.
You could
they're-
reuse these as a handbag if you wanted.
They definitely feel like They definitely feel like they are designed so that if you've got a bag of these in your cupboard and the 4-year-old gets to them, that he can't tear these open.
Yeah.
They're like, and because kids love snacking on goldfish. Oh, these are bigger.
For sure. It's the snack that smiles back. They are.
Yeah. It's funny they say that. Where's the smile?
This one's not smiling back.
Shrinkflation has removed the smiles from goldfish. So they're bigger. They're like puffs. They're very airy.
They are very airy.
Smell great.
Yeah, they smell good.
I don't know what I did with my mouth just then. Love that texture.
Yeah.
That's the crisp.
These remind me of something else that we've tried in the podcast. Like one of those weird, either the Ritz, like airy, or
yes, you're right. The Ritz, the Ritz crisps,
the snack crackers. Yeah,
I 100% agree with you. I love the texture.
They do still taste like classic goldfish. Like they're reminiscent of classic goldfish.
They are. They're
With
not
just-
as flavorful, I don't think.
No,
And I think that's because all the filling is gone. It's such a solid cracker, the normal goldfish. But this is like hollowed out. So there's just not as much substance.
Yeah.
So they traded texture. They traded the overall flavor in favor of texture.
Yeah, for sure. It is a nice texture, though, I will say.
It's a really great texture. They're crunchy. Little pockets of air. See if you can hear that crunch. Crunch. I wanted to make Gabe spit out his Rockstar. Why is he burning off his taste buds with the Rockstar for the Snack Podcast? That's a good question, folks.
Whoa, that sounds like asthma. What do you think? Salt and vinegar next?
Asthma is what the character Piggy has in Lord of the Flies. Yeah, let's do salt and vinegar. I really like these. Let's give these a rating. What do you think?
I'm gonna go. I would say for me, probably a 4. Which I know sounds kind of like it sounds interesting because I didn't like really pop off when I had them. But I could definitely see myself eating. Or you know what? I don't know, because I almost want to put them in 3 to kind of temper my expectations, but they are nice. I do like them.
For me, it does feel like a high 3. Like when you said 4, I was like, okay. I'm more leaning towards like a 3, but they're definitely a high 3, almost a 4. I just wish there was just a little bit more flavor on these because I don't know for cheddar to cheddar comparison. I don't know if I would get this over regular cheddar goldfish.
That's a great way of putting it. I agree with your 3.
Okay, let's put it at 3. These also, there's no way this is gonna wrap back up.
Dude, wait till you smell these salt and vinegars.
Oh, dude, I'm such a salt and vinegar fiend, dude. My wife brought home a bag of. And not salt and vinegar, but salt and vinegar coated. They're salt and vinegar pilled. It's the dill pickle flavored Lay's. And I forgot just what a solid 10 out of 10 that chip is. Like, I went to town on those things. I basically ate the entire bag, which is pretty heinous thing to do. I almost forgot. Before we get any deeper into the salt and vinegar, let me give you guys the news.
Breaking
You've all been
snack
waiting
news.
for it. Breaking snack news. It's the snack news. Oh, you mean you're not doing the Mario? He just got a star theme song. Here's the snack news. And again, some of these will be new. Some of these will be re-releases of old flavors, but they're all new to me. They're all news. We got sweet and spicy honey Lay's coming out. Oh, wow. Look at this. Doritos Dynamitas Flamin' Hot. That was on my list.
Boom.
That's awesome to have that. Nature Valley is releasing soft-baked muffin bars. Hopefully those won't be as crumbly Wumbly.
Yeah.
You didn't laugh at crumbly. So
At their crumbly Wumbly bars.
I tried to add Wumbly in there, and Dr. Seuss, I am not.
It made it more whimsical. I will give you that.
Hershey's releasing Milklicious chocolate bars. Just more milk, I guess. It's more milk than chocolate.
Good.
No,
This is like
I don't know.
wet bag.
Space Dunk Oreos. We got those. Get ready. Buckle up. Smart Food is releasing chocolate glazed donut popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds familiar. Did we get a bag of those? I think someone got us a bag of those.
They've been acquired.
Generous benefactor.
Thank you.
And which is so interesting to me because, guys, I don't think it's smart anymore. They're like, this is smart food, healthy popcorn. Nobody's buying it? All right, let's team up with Captain Crunch and glazed donuts. Ben & Jerry's releasing a peanut butter s'mores flavor and impressively fudged flavor.
Peanut butter s'mores. Ooh.
Fritos is releasing a Nashville hot flavor, dollar store exclusive.
Really?
Yeah. Save it for the dollar store scores.
Yeah, wow, we're going to have to go.
Peanut butter M&M's Mega, which is so funny to me. They were like, they made the peanut butter mini M&M's. Gabe was all over them. And now they're making the Mega. They're like, they can't get enough of them. We got to make them bigger.
Their peanut butter M&M's are already so big.
Yeah, these are going to be mega sized.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Tostitos releasing a hint of chili lime flavor. And finally, last but certainly not least, Peeps releasing a s'mores flavor.
S'mores Peeps.
It feels weird. It's like releasing a marshmallow that is s'mores flavored. It's like, but you're one of the ingredients.
Yeah.
Releasing a BLT flavored bacon, you know? Anyways, that's the snack news. Let's wrap it up and get back into the snacks.
We're back. Salt and vinegar
We got
goldfish crisps.
salt and vinegar goldfish crisps. Oh, dude, when those salt crystals hit my nose glands, oh, baby. My nose hairs are dancing, dude. All right. I'm excited for these. This is good. Right away, this is good. Also, it's not as biting. I know I was talking up the dill pickle Lays. They're pretty intense if you're crushing them in one sitting, like I did.
Right.
Intense, I mean, they'll really work your mouth till it's raw. Please do not snip that out of context. Please, guys,
grow up.
Don't snip that out of context and make it something silly that I did not mean. And the salt and vinegar Lays are even worse. Like, if you eat more than like 4 handfuls of that, you're going to be feeling it the next day. You're going to wake up and be like, oh,
They're delicious, but you're definitely playing with fire.
I was eating fiberglass.
You're dissolving your mouth.
These, I think, on that scale are at like the very other end of the spectrum where they're very mild. Like, I think you could probably eat this whole bag and it wouldn't hurt your mouth. So it's kind of funny that they're goldfish, which are usually marketed towards kids, I feel like. So this is kind of baby's first salt and vinegar, I feel like.
Dude, this is my 5th pinch.
This is good.
This is really good.
My 5th pinch. This is a good introduction for your child to enjoy the flavor explosion that is salt and vinegar. One of the strongest combos of all time.
These are great. I like these a lot.
They're great. They're a little oily. That's okay. Yeah, this is I think the strong flavor that I was missing from the cheddar. Because salt and vinegar, those are both, the flavors are so strong. Even with the lack of a filling, they really do a lot of heavy lifting. These remind me of the air fried kettle chips.
Yeah.
I love
those were very, very good.
These are great. What do you think?
I think it's 4 for me. Pretty solid 4 though.
Honestly, I'm a salt and vinegar fiend. It's a high 4. I'd almost be willing to put them in 5. I think I'm gonna sit on them for a little bit because we'll do further snacking throughout the week after the episode ends. We'll have all these bags of snacks, and sometimes the score for me will go up. Like, it's got high resnackability.
Yeah,
like, I'll keep coming back. I'm like, you know what? These are better than I initially thought. So I think these could end up being a 5 for me. But yeah, I agree with a 4 for now.
They're very addicting. Like I said, I kept going back. They just didn't I guess I was just thinking of other 5s. And it's like you said, though, you can revisit, and as you snack, you're like, oh, this is better than but like usually a 5 for me, I think you can usually tell.
It's got like a right away wow
reaction.
Factor where it's like, woohoo! That's my impression of you.
Oh yeah, I constantly do that.
It's mild.
A lot like sour cream, which is interesting. Like, because a lot of time you smell like the oniony flavors.
It's not super. I mean, it looks very flavor blasted, which Goldfish kind of coined the term flavor blasted. I feel like.
I think you might be right.
But yeah, it doesn't smell super strong.
No, it doesn't.
Sour cream and onion.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
That's got a great flavor.
Wow.
It's all there. Even if you can't smell it, you can definitely taste it.
Yeah.
I would say not only are these great, this is one of the best sour cream and onion flavored snacks that I've had.
I agree with you.
Very few chips have nailed it as much as these guys do.
I think this is the best iteration of the sour cream and onion flavor profile that I've had.
Which is such a high title to hold because there's so many brands that have a sour cream and onion. But they might have knocked it out of the park, nailed it in one. Goldfish is coming for the title, and I think they earned it. Holding that championship belt above their heads.
Yeah.
Damn, these are great. And just the flavor of the cracker goes so well with the seasonings.
So, I do really like sour cream and onion chips, but I feel like with Lay's or Ruffles, I don't know what it is about the chips, but there's usually an aftertaste that I don't like.
I agree.
And it's not there. It's not in these.
Yeah, these are
It's a nice clean finish.
it feels silly to say, but they feel like a healthy snack. I mean, healthier than Smart Foods glazed donut popcorn at least. Yeah. I'd feel comfortable giving my kid these. Wait, what's the
Don't look.
Okay, 5% of your daily value of microplastics. That's
That's not too bad.
Usually I try to keep it under 10.
Yeah, that's low on the plastic meter.
Yeah. Got to make sure that I only drink 2 cups of water a day just because, it's in the water.
Right.
It's in the clouds.
Right.
Anyways, it got depressing. Oh, look. Questions or comments, please contact us. And be sure to have the package stamped date code info. Thank you. Should we call them and
Call them and tell them how good it is?
We've got a comment, yeah. I wonder if they'll pick up. Imagine they put me on hold. Like, there's so many people calling Goldfish Hotline.
I would be very surprised if you make this call and it's just right away like, hello?
Yeah, I'm the Goldfish guy.
Yeah, it's me.
All right, let's see.
Thanks so much for calling us here at Pepperidge Farm, where baking is our passion. It means a lot that you've taken the time to call, and we look forward to helping you. For English, press 1. Para español, oprima dos. Please hold on. We'll be right with you.
Was that the Pepperidge Farm guy?
Yeah.
Thank you for calling Pepperidge Farm. This is Ricardo speaking. May I help you today?
Hi, Ricardo. I'm just calling because I just cracked open a bag of the Goldfish Crisps, the sour cream and onion variety. Are you familiar?
Yes.
And I gotta say, I've tried a lot of sour cream and onion chips in my life. I eat a lot of snacks, and I think it's the best sour cream and onion flavored snack food that I've tried.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for calling, sir, and letting us know how you feel about these crisps. And I've heard a bunch of positive stuff about them as of late, and they are making some other flavors. Have you tried the other flavors yet?
Oh, we're trying all of them. We got the cheddar, we got the salt and vinegar, and we got the sour cream and onion.
So the sour cream and onion is your favorite so far?
Yeah, we absolutely love it. We really like the salt and vinegar as well. You guys did a great job over there at Pepperidge Farms. I don't know who you got working the fields and fishing up those goldfish, but they're killing it.
Wonderful, sir. Let's see. Can I get some information so that way I can send you a small gift?
Yeah, sure. What do you want?
Okay. Perfect. All right. So my little gift should arrive in 7 to 10 business days. Thank you so much for your positive feedback, and thank you for letting us know that this product is a hit so far, and we're gonna try to make some more.
Of course. Wonderful. Thank you, Ricardo.
Have a wonderful day. Thank you for calling Pepperidge Farm.
You too. Bye-bye. Okay, I'll probably cut the part out where I say my full address. But it looks like Ricardo's going to send us a gift. He loved our feedback, and we love their chips.
Stay tuned for when we get the Pepperidge Farm gift.
Yes, sir. I'm going to give these a 2.
Get these out of here. We had to pay for these.
What do you think? What do you think is a rating?
Oh, it's a 5. I was just going to say, because, I mean, if we put salt and vinegar in 4,
Yeah.
and I like these more.
100%.
And the worst of the lineup is a 3?
Yeah, and it's the basic flavor. 3 for cheddar, 4 for salt and vinegar. We got a 5 for sour cream and onion. Let's go, boys. Why don't we crack into... I'm ready for the flaming hot. I'm ready for the Dynamitas.
Let's do it.
I've got a washboard attachment to my jeans, so I literally just rake my hand up and down to get all the clean it off.
Okay. They don't they smell cheesy more than anything else.
Yeah, they do. So this is the Doritos Dinamitas Flamin' Hot Queso. Trying to get better about reading the titles off before we crunch down just for the audio only listeners. I've had a few people that are like, I don't want to see your face. It disturbs me. I just want to hear the audio. They say they can see the spittle flying from my lips.
I thought that's kind of what we were going for, though.
Yeah. That was my wife that said that.
Ooh, okay. All right.
They got a nice little heat to them.
They do. You know what's interesting? These, for me, have the opposite effect of Takis. Where, and I've said this before, but when I'm eating Takis, the initial bite and taste is good, and then I don't like the aftertaste. This gets better the longer you chew it.
Yeah, it's not super flavorful at first.
Yeah.
Then slowly, the spice starts to hit you.
It's a timed release.
The queso flavor is a little bit mild, which is, I mean, at least comparatively to how it smelled. I thought it was going to be a lot stronger. But
It's there, though. You can taste it.
If you've had Doritos, what is their Flamin' Hot chip? Is it just Flamin' Hot?
Probably the Flamin' Hot Nacho or something.
Well, they've got like a Flamin' Limon, right?
Yeah.
If you've had one of Doritos, like Flamin' Hot varieties, the flavor is not unfamiliar. It's not, I wouldn't say, exactly the same as like a Flamin' Hot Cheeto. It is different, but it's got a good spice to it. Ooh. And it's got a great flavor. And yeah, like you said, Takis can be pretty overwhelming, which is one of the reasons why I like Dinamitas more. They do feel like they're a little bit, you're not puckering as much. There's not as much citric acid, you know, you're not.
Yeah. These are highly addicting.
Yeah.
I like them better the more I eat.
Yeah, I agree. Great texture. I love the Takis texture of like the rolled tortilla chip. Yeah. And these are a really, really good flavor. These are great.
Yeah, they're great.
What are you thinking?
I'd go 5. Because we don't want to do halves. So I was like, maybe a 4.5.
Yeah, it's probably closer to like an in-between.
Yeah.
But
it gets inched over into the
I'm
5.
thinking the same thing. High 4. I'm comfortable putting this in a 5. This is a stacked episode so far.
Yeah.
I think next, maybe Flamin' Hot to Flamin' Hot. We go to the Fuego Turtle Chips. Try to clear our palates a little bit because they're a little bit flame on from the Flamin' Hot queso.
They are flamed on. Yes.
You brought up something that's pretty funny too. Instead of like a hot scale, they've got the dynameter.
Yep.
The dynameter on the Dynamitas bags.
It's a extreme hot, extreme heat.
It's extra hot, but it's funny because sometimes when they want to emphasize how hot it is, they'll put the dial like almost off the scale all the way. But this is like just at the beginning.
Just went into the extra hot, yeah.
It's just starting to heat up.
Yeah. Work with you here.
All right.
This kind of smells like a buttery cracker so far.
They've all got a buttery quality.
They are purplish to match the purple bag.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me do some prep work. Yeah, wash it down. Yeah, the Rockstar palette cleanser. Yeah, let me get a
battery acid. There's only a sip left.
And that's your third one today?
No, my third one, no. Not yet.
Okay.
I hope you're drinking along at home.
Yeah, to something a little bit healthier, preferably. All right. Ooh, I'm excited for these.
They smell good.
We love turtle chips. We absolutely love turtle chips on this podcast. Ooh. Dropped one. One for the homies. And the homies being the ants. They're spicy, huh?
Very limey as well.
A great kick. A stronger kick than their chili lime flavor.
Yeah, for sure.
They are limey.
These also are getting better the more I eat.
I think this might be, to me, just a stronger version of their chili lime flavor.
I agree.
It's more limey. It's spicier. The texture of turtle chips, if you haven't tried them, please do yourself a favor. Find an Asian market anywhere. If you have to fly to Korea to get them, book your ticket now. Turtle chips have one of the best textures of any chip.
It can't be beaten.
And look at this.
Look at the layers.
Zoom in. What does that look like?
A perfectly layered chip.
You know what it looks like. You know, they really get you with the subliminal messaging. These are terrific. Yeah. I love these. Wow. So we've tried 3 turtle chips now on the podcast. I think truffle, seaweed, and these guys. Maybe one more.
Mala.
So this is our 4th turtle chip that we tried on the podcast. Gosh, you know, it's hard to say without having them back to back. Like, oh God, it's got the flaming hot, like, dust in my throat. I might like these the most of any of the turtle chips that we've tried on the podcast.
You like this more than truffle?
I think so.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think so.
They're great. I mean,
But it's been a while since I've had seaweed, so I don't know.
seaweed is also so good.
For me, dare I?
Do it. Dare.
I'm giving them a 5.
Yeah.
This is a delightful chip. And we were talking about flavor blasted earlier. I mean, it doesn't get more flavor blasted than this. It's blasting me in the face. I'm like, every bite. Whoa! But I love it. I love these. I'm ecstatic. I'm over the moon. Gabe's joke from earlier. You agree with the 5 though?
Yeah. I was going to say I wouldn't have gone lower than a 4.
Oh,
I would not have heard an argument for it going lower than 4.
All right. Yeah, this has been a really great episode so far. And I'm really excited to crack into these game day flavors. I'm a bit of a Super Bowl guy myself. I've got a fantasy football league going. And it's not really what you think. It's kind of like LARPing. We dress up as our fantasy characters and we play football.
True.
And we use our spell slots.
And then you guys also have that draft where it's like fantasy characters if they were playing in football.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, yeah.
I think that you have Aragorn as your QB right now.
Right. How many yards could Gandalf run? Yeah. And he's on Shadow. He's on his horse.
He is on Shadowfax, yeah.
Okay. Which one do you want to start with? Cheesy
pizza. Right? Oh, you're thinking cheeseburger.
I can't decide, honestly. Should we flip a coin?
Sure.
You have a coin?
Always.
Oh, I was going to flip an imaginary coin and do a joke and then just choose.
Oh, no, do that.
No, that's not as funny now. Damn, that's a 50-cent piece?
Yes, sir. I got my Kennedy on me. What do we, cheesy pizza heads?
Dude, Kennedy and 50 Cent. Name your 2 favorite people who have been shot. It's cheesy pizza. Okay. God, that was a good joke. And 17 people are going to hear it. Woo! Okay. Not too crazy.
It smells mostly like potato chip, yeah.
You know it's cheesy, though, because it's got that fluorescent orange fake cheese color.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I was reading the back to see if there's anything worth.
Yeah, you're looking for more phone numbers that we can call to get free stuff.
Yeah, I will be calling every number on every single bag of chips from now until the end of time.
They've got a number.
Whoa!
Wow! That's zesty.
That's more flavor than I was expecting.
Yeah, Herr's honestly rarely disappoints.
These are...
They got the marinara flavor.
Crazy. Yeah.
Really well. And see those green?
The herbs?
The Italian seasoning, dude. Okay. Hear me out. These are really good. Herr's I think it's been a while since we've had something on here. Has had one of the strongest top 3, maybe my second favorite, could be my first, depending on the day, flavors of barbecue chips on the market. And I think it was a baby back rib flavor.
Yeah.
I actually scrolled away a bag that I keep in my cupboard for a special occasion.
He has it in a glass box.
In case of emergency, break this bag in case you need to binge eat an entire bag of chips.
Yeah.
So they're not unfamiliar to us. They've got some really, really strong flavors. And they honestly, they're food scientists over there. They're cooking. I mean, look how flavored that. Look at that chip. Actually, give me that. Give me that. I'm joking. I am joking. Welcome to our podcast where the jokes are other people's jokes.
Other people's jokes, yes.
It's actually insane how diverse the flavor profile is on these guys. Like, they nailed the citrusy tomato marinara sauce. You got the Italian herbs. It's a little cheesy. It's got that fake artificial cheese aftertaste.
Okay. Here is my... I've had like 12 chips now.
Yeah.
Here's my thoughts. This is going to sound crazy because of how much I've eaten. I don't know if I would buy another bag of this. However, I think this deserves to be in 4 because for what it is, if you look at this bag and you go, oh, a cheesy pizza chip, that sounds good.
Yeah.
You're going to love what's
because
inside.
We're not usually like, oh, cheese pizza is the best flavor on a chip or a snack.
Yeah.
You know, it's usually not, but
No.
for what it is, yeah. If you like cheese pizza flavored snacks, yeah, I think that you
Great texture.
gotta give these a try.
Great flavor.
Yeah, I agree with a 4.
I'm putting them in 4, yeah, because it's like for my
That's
personal,
fair.
I
I-
might have been putting them in a high
Yeah.
3, but because it delivered so well on what it...
They're very good.
What's
They're
selling?
very impressive. I 100% agree with you.
Especially when you get a really dusted one, and there's like a slight sweetness from,
Yeah.
like you said, from the marinara.
Oh,
Well
wow.
done.
It's very interesting. All right, we got the cheeseburger, and these aren't chips. These are
Cheese curls.
cheese curls, which we did have
Stubs. We had Stubbs curls, right?
Stubbs cheese curls.
I'm spinning?
Let me check the mic.
I'm spinning, but
Yep.
not rhyming?
The pores of the mic are filled with flavor crystals.
Whoa! Look how bright those are!
They're very bright. Wow. They don't smell super duper strong. So we were just talking about how pizza flavors of chips are not our favorite, even though a lot of them are good. I love cheeseburger flavored chips and other snacks.
have you had American flavored cheeseburgers? Because I feel like we've had a lot of Japanese cheeseburgers.
Right.
Those
yeah,
are
we
really
just
good.
had a cheeseburger flavored something, didn't we? After the Japanese snacks. What did we have?
I don't remember. We have to look it up.
I could have sworn we had. I'll look
This
it up.
smells like fancy cheese. Like this smells like
It doesn't really smell like artificial cheese, but
No.
don't be fooled. I mean, this
Yeah,
looks
very-
like
yeah.
you're trafficking planes. I mean, it's so bright. It's good. To me, I don't know. I mean, it's a little different, but to me, it's just a cheese puff.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this is a cheeseburger puff.
There's a slight meaty flavor,
Yeah.
I guess.
There is.
I would say that
But if you didn't know to look for it, you'd be like, yeah, this is just a cheese
you would
puff.
just be like, yeah, that's just like a
It's
slightly
like a
more savory.
More savory. Yeah, exactly. Not bad.
No.
The texture is great. There's nothing more satisfying than the way a cheese puff just melts in your mouth like a packing peanut, you know? And don't lie, we've all been eating the packing peanuts every time Amazon comes. That's the most exciting part of getting the package, dude. I'm popping those things in my mouth. They just dissolve.
It's true. You actually you whipped up your own homemade batch of packing peanut butter earlier, you know.
Peanut butter is right, yeah. Think of something.
So
Think of a good yes and. Nope. Go ahead.
I would say that these have the opposite problem. These are in the opposite direction of what we just ate because
They're not as flavorful.
these are
Or as accurate to the flavor they're trying to.
correct. I would say that this is a slightly better version of a regular cheese puff.
Yes.
But if you bought these because you're like, I want a cheeseburger flavored, it's mainly cheese, slightly savory at the back end.
Like a little bit of meatiness, but
They're very, I mean,
you know what it's missing? A little bit of sweetness from the ketchup.
yeah.
We need a little bit of sweetness in there.
Yeah.
You need a little bit of, hey, maybe a little bit of citric acidy, like tang, like the salt and vinegar, or the dill
Or the
pickle
dill pickle.
chip.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, really, you got the cheese and the meat. Just a little bit of sugar, a little bit of twang in there.
Yeah. Or
Now you're cooking.
lean really heavy into the savory burger flavor.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say because of that, I'd probably put in 2.
Oh, 2 feels a little bit low.
Yeah?
Because they're not bad. They're definitely, like, as far as cheese puffs go, if you're ranking them compared to other cheese puffs, I'd say it sits pretty high. I can't think of a cheese puff that I've had that is better than this. Even though I'm sure that they exist.
I would get it. I would get these
Yeah.
over regular Cheetos Puffs.
But you're right. They're not as advertised. 2 feels a little harsh to me. I don't know. I'm thinking I feel 3.
You feel comfortable putting that next to these?
I think these are better than those.
You like this more than that?
Texture are both really strong. Flavor's stronger on these. I wouldn't buy these again. I probably would buy these again. Yeah, I feel
I
comfortable.
feel like that's a good argument for 3. I'll give you that.
Hear me out.
I've heard you.
Oh, here comes the natural light. Again, we are the Natural Lighting Podcast.
That's true.
We're out here in the stew. All right, we've got 2 sweets to cap it off. No weird food, but it's time for something sweet. It's time for our desserts, okay? We've been very good boys.
We have.
Ricardo said so. He said, thank you for your feedback.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because he had like the dead energy of someone that works a customer service job that is so sick of people calling and lying, saying that they found a dead rat in their bag of goldfish crackers.
Yeah.
That he was so prepared, like,
I think he was expecting at
how
first.
can I help you?
Yeah, he was expecting to take a complaint.
yeah. And I was like, these are great. And he's like, let me send you everything we
Yeah.
have. I'm so excited to see what's in that care package.
Me too. I don't, you know what's funny is like, I'm so easily bought. I don't care what's in it. It'll be awesome. If they send napkins with little goldfish logos on there, I'll be like, hell yeah, dude.
It's a
Like,
treasure
tuck
chest,
it in.
a box full of dead fish and a bunch of gold. It's like, what the hell? You don't know the story of how goldfish got their name?
Ye call the secret number.
Yeah, so I don't know why I went into that, but I'm excited to try these. What do you think? Candy Oreo.
Probably Oreo.
Okay. These are the Space Dunk Oreos. It says 5 galactic designs, blah, blah, blah. Cosmic cream with popping candy.
Oh, okay. I think they've had popping candy before, like on
the fire, the
4th of
firework.
July.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's very. I mean, I hope these are cotton candy flavored, just based on the colors alone. Oh, I got a little astronaut. You can't see that. I don't know why I'm showing the camera.
That's perfect because I just finished Outer Wilds. Terrific game. If anyone hasn't played it. Oh, I've got a. Where's Mew? Where's the Mew Oreo, dude?
We got a solo.
So we got stars. We've got telescopes. We've got a little rocket ship. Look, guys, little rocket ship.
Whoa, the blue is even like it's like bluish purple.
I know. It seems like that's what happens when you mix like a pink and blue color together.
You making fun of me?
Yeah, and you got a little bit of something on your lip, just at the corner there.
Can you get it?
Thank you. Let's get into it. I like the popping candy. It doesn't really add like a flavor. Oh yeah, wait, hold on, let me do mine. Wait. Now I'm nervous.
Good audio.
I think some of yours popped into mine. These taste great.
It's still popping.
Does it taste different? It doesn't taste that different from a regular Oreo to me. Maybe a little bit like fruitier.
I'm going in with the cream now. To
Test the
get
cream.
to the bottom of that.
Yeah. It is still popping.
Uh-huh.
Imagine giving a kid Pop Rocks and he doesn't know what they are. How freaked out he would be, dude.
Yeah. Am I gonna be like this forever?
And then you go, there's bugs in your mouth. There's bugs in your mouth. That kid's having a bad trip.
They're biting you. They're biting you. Yeah, it just honestly kind of just tastes like cake frosting.
Yeah, it does. You're right. It is different from the normal
better
Oreo
when
cream.
you eat it all together. This is not a great one to scoop the cream.
I
out.
actually disagree. I
Really?
like just the cream. Yeah. On most alternate Oreo flavors, I don't like the cream by itself because it's so strong. This is a little bit more mild, I would say.
And now we gotta do a double stuff. Whoa,
I'm doing
cool.
it your way. What?
Well, it's like is there a cookie in there?
It's like a purplish color.
Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you mix blue and pink together.
Oh yeah, you ripped it. There you go. You left your cookie behind. All right. It's a lot of sugar to start the day.
It sure is.
Start the day, I say, and it's like 12:30. All right. Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, double star.
Double dunk.
On accident.
God, I wish we had a glass of milk. You
Yeah.
know, the true test of an Oreo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dude, I feel like
Also, the fact that you have a method for trying Oreos, that you try just the cream, then do a double stuff, you deserve to have a snack podcast.
Thank you.
What were you saying?
I was gonna say this double stuff is gonna be so poppy, and we're gonna blast off into space, dude.
Yeah, these are honestly... Didn't hear a thing.
Yeah.
Wait, look at the micro levels. Yeah. These are terrific. As far as like,
Very fun.
I usually don't like limited edition Oreos. I love these. These are really good. Now, I'd have to compare it side by side. It's been a minute since I've had a regular Oreo. It doesn't taste that different.
If you had a regular Oreo, if I had one right now, you'd be able to taste it. It's pretty.
Okay.
It's pretty big.
It's a little fruity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I don't just mean the color palette. It's okay. It's
can't-
it's February,
Yeah, I was
not
gonna
June.
say,
It's February, not June.
It's not game month yet.
These are great. I love these. And to me, I'm thinking 4 or 5. What are you thinking? You don't like them that much? I love these. I even like the cream just by itself. I usually don't. Oh, wondering what it tastes like. Like the delicious taste of marshmallows. What?
I did not get marshmallow at all.
Not at all.
But I think it's because of like the color and everything. I would have, for me, I probably would have put it in a 3. But for the flavor as well as the experience of like the Pop Rocks and stuff, I think 4 is a good score. But you really like them.
I love them.
Which is that's saying something because Evan, you're not really a sweets guy
Well, I'm not really
or even an Oreo guy.
an alternate Oreo guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could come down to 4 if that's what you're feeling. For me, I'd say they're a 5. In my heart, they're a 5.
Very high praise for the Space Dunk Oreos.
All right. The peanut butter
And caramel.
and caramel big cup Reese's. This is also a newer thing. It's not as new at this point.
Yeah, I'd never seen it before when I first
Gosh,
saw it.
remember when we tried to buy them? And I went to an end cap that had them, and someone had put a regular Oreo or a regular Reese's cup on there, and I didn't notice. I just grabbed a random one. We paid for it, and in the car, I was like, "Oh no, this is the wrong one."
Somebody else had a regular Reese's, a single Reese's cup, and then they saw these. They're like, oh,
They're like,
they
yeah.
swapped it like
Oh.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, dude. What were you saying? Were you saying about the Reese's Big Cup?
No, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay.
The story that you brought up.
God,
Is
they're
what I was
so thick, and I just had so much sugar with the Oreos.
peanut butter and caramel time. I don't know if I've ever had something with peanut butter
Here,
and caramel.
I'm gonna clear my palate a little bit. What do you mean you've never had something with peanut butter and caramel? Right? You must have.
Snickers peanut butter. That's peanut
Yeah.
butter and caramel, right? Okay.
Well,
Then
yeah.
maybe I do like peanut butter and caramel.
Okay.
Whoa,
Oh, dude, it's so
that's a lot.
it's so X-rated, dude. I hate how there's so many adjectives I want to use, but I'm keeping it parental guidelines. It's very gooey. I'll just say that.
It's, as I feared, it's too much.
Yeah, I was going to say,
it doesn't need it.
it's not bad.
But I will finish it. Ale.
I think it pushes it past the sugar threshold that I'm comfortable with. Maybe that's just because I'm almost 30 years old. Maybe that's because I just had a double stuffed Space Dunk Oreo. But I don't think it improves upon just a plain Reese's cup. So for me, an unnecessary addition to the lineup. Get it out of here.
Yeah.
I put it at a 2.
I put it at a 2 as well.
But I have to always say when I rank candy, I'm not a candy guy. I don't eat candy very often. So take that with a grain of salt. Or a grain of gristly Reese's peanut butter.
Gristly? You got gristle in your piece.
It's so dry in there, dude. But that's been the episode. Thanks for watching. If you're wondering what the highlights are, if you skip to the end, Doritos Dynamitas Flamin' Hot Queso, the sour cream and onion
Goldfish crisps.
Goldfish Crisps are astounding, as well as the Turtle Chips Fuego. What a wonderful episode it's been. Nothing below a 3 except for those Reese's. Get them out of my sight. Get them out of my sight. Thank you. I'll pick up that trash later. I do live here. Once again, we've been your hosts, Evan.
And I'm Gabe.
This has been the Super Tasters Podcast. Thanks for tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, folks, remember to give Ricardo a call. Check up on him. See how he's doing.
And
get your free stuff. Free stuff. Free stuff. Free stuff. Free stuff. 1-888-737-7374. Ricardo.
Goldfish.